or welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Christine, aka Blue Lotus Priestess here, and thank you guys so much for joining me here in today's reading and in another video. I hope you guys are having a great morning, afternoon, or evening whenever you're seeing this. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're having a great week, okay? So we are just going to jump into your reading. This is going to be the last reading or the last video segment, you know, of this like mini series of downloads that I've been getting. So definitely I think I'm going to put some sort of like thumbnail or like label them in some way so that way you guys know, you know, that these are, or these 4 readings are all connected in some way or associated. So like I said before, you know, just watch the ones that you feel guided to. You know, you may only feel guided to 1, maybe 2, 3, or even all 4 of the readings. So just check out the ones that you feel guided to at the time that you're meant to see them, and then just take the messages that resonate with you or your story. So basically, I got these downloads a couple months ago back in July because my dad was cutting the grass and there was this black snake that came out of nowhere and surprised him. So I ended up, based off of that scenario or that situation, I ended up getting like all these downloads. So I ended up just doing a reading or a video per download that I got. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one that I got. So like I said, my dad was cutting the grass back in July and there was this black snake that came out of nowhere and surprised him in the backyard. And so this last download that I got from that is basically, I feel like there has been some sort of healing or transformation that has taken place. Either, I feel like it has taken place surrounding some sort of masculine wound, okay? So you could definitely be a male or female watching this. You know, the gender, it doesn't matter. It's just more of the energy. So as males and females, we both have, you know, male and female or masculine, feminine energy, right? So with the masculine energy, for me, that's like the emperor, right? So that's like taking action, okay, being a leader, different things like that, because a toxic masculine energy can be somebody who's very like afraid to take action, insecure, isn't a leader, doesn't know how to take control. It's not somebody, it like a wounded masculine can be somebody who's very like controlling, overbearing, arrogant, narcissistic, you know, a tyrant type of energy. So I don't know if maybe, you know, like I said, I feel like this could have been, maybe this was how, you know, you were in the past. If maybe you feel like you were a little bit controlling in the past, or, you know, you didn't take action on things in the past. And if it's not that, where this is like a wound of, you know, within yourself, or an inner wound that you've healed, then I do feel like some sort of masculine, like I feel like there was some sort of wound then with a masculine energy, whether this is like, you know, some, you know, if you're a female and this is another masculine energy, or even another female that's in a masculine energy, or this could involve, you know, a father figure, an uncle, a grandfather, cousin, brother, okay, however this resonates. I just feel like, again, there has been some sort of healing or transformation that has taken place with your own, like a personal masculine wound, or even just a masculine in your life, in your energy, okay? So yeah, like I said, this could be a guardian, father, grandfather, uncle, okay? But yeah, so that's really what I'm getting. So I feel like that's beautiful. This is definitely going to be the confirmation that somebody needed to hear, you know, when stumbling across this, that you have healed, you have transformed, you have gone through some sort of rebirth on your own, or within your own, you know, how do I say, within your own person or personal, you know, healing. Or this is also like, and or, you know, because it could have been both, where this is something you healed on your own, but also with another individual. So yeah, I even just cut the deck, y'all, at child, wounded, and seeker. I feel like, yeah, this could definitely involve some sort of childhood wound, okay, where like, yeah, something that happened to you when you were younger, and it's kind of like that PTSD or that trauma, it never went away, it never got healed, that type of thing. But I feel like something kind of like was a catalyst, or something triggered you to seek, to like like go within, you know, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Yeah, I feel like something triggered you to kind of like seek the truth or seek whatever it is you needed to do to be able to heal or transform this wound. So yeah, I have, wow, dang y'all, slave. Wow, I feel like, yeah, there was something about your childhood or when you were younger. Yeah, slave and seeker. Okay, there's something, I don't know if this is like lack or poverty, but anyways, I have this archetype deck and I just want to see what energies come out to see if we can get a little bit more about like what this message may involve for you guys. Okay, so we have, wow, oh wow, y'all, wow, this is actually really crazy, but this is beautiful because we have Father that came out. So yeah, this is definitely confirmation, like, yeah, you have definitely healed some sort of wound with your father, a father figure, a guardian. Okay, wow. Okay, so we're gonna get into that in a second, but the first two cards that came out is we have Don Juan and Child Nature. So spotlights your positive, seductive qualities and friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. Okay, yeah, so what I'm really getting is, so bunnies could be confirmation for you. You might really like music. So like music could be very healing for you, or maybe you are a musician, an artist, something like that, okay? But what I'm just really getting right off the rip is for some of my masculines out there, and maybe even some feminines too, I just feel like some sort of wound that was healed surrounds, you know, surrounds your seduction, romance. Okay, like I'm just getting straight up like somebody could have been a player in the past, you know what I mean? And it's like they've healed that. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just really getting with this Don Juan, it's like something about like you've healed something about like your seduction, your sexuality, okay, romance, okay, something like that. Like I'm just really getting like the love department type of vibe. Okay, so I don't know if like straight up maybe you were a player in the past, or maybe it like you just kind of continue to attract the same type of energies where like those people were players. Okay, so I definitely feel like either you were a player in the past or somebody like you were attracted to players in the past, but I feel like you've healed that. Okay, I definitely feel like you could feel very close or connected to animals. Okay, like I said, bunnies could be confirmation. Maybe you have a bunny. Maybe you're also very good with communication, or you just like nature. I also just feel like it's like nature is very healing for you, or maybe you work with the nature spirits. But yeah, with this father, like, yeah, I just feel like, again, because even now here's a child and their father. So I really do feel like this healing or transformation that's taken place, specifically for some of you guys, like I feel like, yeah, like this is between a child and a father, whether this is you are the father, and this is between you and your child, you know, or if this is you're the child, and like you and your father have healed or transformed your relationship in some way. I felt like, what's that show, but like, you are the father. I just felt like that whenever I was saying that, or how I worded it. But anyways, maybe that's kind of like what you felt, is like maybe you felt like your relationship, it was kind of something like a reality show or something where like, I don't know if maybe you didn't know that your father that well, maybe they weren't really present in your life. Okay, so like I'm just getting, maybe they weren't present, you didn't know who they were, they could have left, you didn't know how to get along with each other, like polar opposites, like you and this father figure. Maybe it's like you both just you couldn't find things to like bond over type of thing, you know what I mean? So it says talent for creating and supporting life, positive guiding light within a tribal unit. Okay, yeah, because what I'm getting from this too is like fathers, the emperors, they're like the support of, they're like the foundation of like family units, you know what I mean? Because of that masculine, like stable, secure, strong, providing type of energy. So I feel like maybe even you've healed and transformed, like you've stepped into this emperor role. And also check out that reading, because one of the downloads I did for this mini series is that someone's divine masculine has leveled up to an emperor. So this could definitely be confirmation that you have leveled up to an emperor status, to where you are wanting to provide, or you are stable enough now to provide for a family or for some sort of unit, okay? Because yeah, again, maybe in the past you were like a player, you were flighty, people couldn't rely on you, you know what I mean? But it's like now you want a family, now you are stable enough to provide, okay? So that's the type of energies that I'm getting. Is I feel like, yeah, if this was a masculine wound within, I just feel like you've healed the traits that were, how do I word it? You've healed the traits that were like the distorted masculine energy, okay? And you've healed and transformed to actually step into that healed, divine masculine energy. Like I said, stepping into that, Emperor, because yeah, a shadow aspect could have been dictatorial, dictatorial control or abuse of authority, you know what I mean? And like, yeah, so maybe you didn't take things seriously, but it's like, again, you've matured, you've evolved, you're stepping up more. And yeah, for others of you, I do feel like where this is involving a father or father figure, it's like I feel like there has been you have reached a pivotal point in your relationship or connection with this person where something has healed and transformed, and it's more positive, supportive, optimistic now, whereas like before, because maybe I'm getting, for some of you guys, maybe your father was a player, you know what I mean, and you had to grow up seeing that, so you didn't see what it was like to have like a stable, committed, loyal type of father energy, you know what I mean? So that could have been also something that's getting healed. Yeah, visionary. Some of you guys could have like visions, like you could be clairvoyant, you're just a visionary, you're like a leader. Like I said, you have some sort of vision, goal, ambition, dream that you have for yourself. Or it's like, even then, maybe like I said, this could have been like a vision or something that triggered you into healing this, into healing this wound, okay, like I said, with the child wounded. Yeah, so I feel like there was some sort of vision you had for some of you guys. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens the learning path of forgiveness. Okay, wow. So maybe you guys, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. What I'm just really getting is I feel like, yeah, if you were wounded as a child, it's like you experienced this wound so that way you could heal and transform from it, to have to go through some sort of rebirth. And then in that forgiving process, or once you forgive, yourself, the other person involved, or people involved, and like truly put this past you, then it's like you can become a beacon, a leader, a guide, a lighthouse for other wounded children that might have gone through this similar, or this like the same or a similar, pain or experience that you went through, so that way you can also help them, those wounded children, have a vision of their own, or be able to see from a higher perspective what's going on, you know what I mean? So I really feel like some of you guys, you could have been an addict, or your father or whoever this masculine is could have been an addict. Yeah, they could have been addicted to like love, or like they could have been a sex addict or something like that because of like the Don Juan, and I keep getting a player like Casanova, I just heard, type of energy. So yeah, there could have definitely been some sort of addiction. Okay, drugs, alcohol, sex, something like that. Yeah, exorcist. Wow, somebody really needed some deep healing, yeah. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fear of facing your own demons. I feel like someone, viewer, I feel like you, like I said, you had some sort of event, trigger, vision, something like that caused you to face your own demons and heal. Okay, that's what I mean. I feel like you're a chosen one of your generation or lineage to be able to heal and break some sort of generational curse. 1616 on the clock. Yeah, this could have been something that's taken place since you were 16 maybe, or 2016 could have been significant. but it's like you were the one that was chosen to break this generational curse, so that way you could have more love over, you know, hate, or so that way you could have enough love to be able to forgive yourself or the other person or people involved that could have maybe even got you wrapped up into this, or like kind of caused all of this or whatever. Okay, so yeah, wow, this just got really deep. Yeah, like I said, I just cut the deck at seek. Something caused you to seek again, or to do, like, to go within and seek. Yeah, Midas, miser, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold, delight in sharing life's riches. Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel like now it's like, now you're like an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, you have all this success and prosperity. Like I'm getting, you know, the Nine of Pentacles energy, where you're very confident, high self-esteem, you know your worth now, different things like that. You know what I mean? Because yeah, maybe before you hoarded money, or you didn't know how to handle your emotions, you had fear of losing things, but now it's like, instead of having fear, you've healed that, and now you have an abundance mindset. So now you know how to attract or manifest whatever it is that you want. You know what I mean? Yeah, wow, y'all, we have hero or heroine, passion for heroin. Okay, let me know how you say that, because that really sounds like I'm saying the drug, and I'm not trying to say that, but I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and say hero, but passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Yeah, this has been your, like, your personal healing, your personal empowerment type of journey. Okay, you've had to go through all these obstacles, challenges, you know, you've had to heal all these shadow aspects. 1818 on the clock could resonate, because we even have vampire too, so makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. That's what I mean. You maybe even you could have realized the negative aspects about yourself, or the negative traits that were, you know, draining your own life force, or you could have found out like the person or people in your life that were like the energy vampires, that weren't serving your highest good, that weren't supporting you, that weren't being positive, optimistic, things like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like, exactly how crazy is that? Because what I was gonna say is you had to be your own hero, right? And exactly, here's the child and hero. So it's like, as a child, it's like, you, like how I said with the wounded child, of like, you had to experience something to be able to help others that are wounded or have that same wound, right? Like, look at how this person is holding this bunny. It's like, you had to be your own hero. You had to be the person that you sought. Exactly, seeker. You had to become the person that you were seeking when you needed that help, or when you needed support, whatever it was. You know what I mean? Whatever ended up causing this wound, it's like you needed someone, whether it was you needed yourself and you couldn't be there for yourself at that time, or you needed another individual like a father or a father figure, and they couldn't be there for you. So it's like, instead of, you know, obviously at that time, you didn't know how to be the hero for yourself. You know what I mean? So you ended up starting these toxic traits, habits, attitudes, whatever it was, limiting beliefs, things like that, you know, because that's like what was easier, or that's what you were able to use to cope, or like distract, things like that. You know what I mean? But it got to a certain point in your life where like you had to heal this wound within, or you had to heal this relationship, or both. So it's like you had to like come back and resurface, or face this fear, face these demons, face these addictions, face this negativity, face these energy vampires, face these shadow aspects. You know what I mean? Whatever it was that was dragging you down and causing you to stay in a negative, low vibe, the devil type of energy. You know what I mean? You had to be your own hero, or figure out how to be there for yourself and how to overcome the mountain. Yeah, escapism and a false sense of heroism. It's like, before you thought, before you didn't know how to even, like, you know, process this, handle this, all that stuff. So it's like you just found ways to escape instead of coping with it. But now I feel like it's gotten to a point where, like, exactly, you've had to face this head on. And exactly, this is why we're doing this reading, because 2112, that could resonate for you. But exactly, you have gotten to a point now where this is confirmation for you. You have healed, you have transformed, okay? So that is beautiful energy. Yeah, rebel. Maybe in the past you were like a rebel spirit, a rebel energy. Okay, you could be an indigo child. That could definitely be confirmation for you. But wow, y'all. Okay, yeah. Action, self-reliance and action. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I feel like before you didn't know how to rely on yourself, be independent. You know what I mean? I don't want to say you didn't know how to take action, but it's like you didn't feel confident in being able to take action because you didn't have that confidence, self-esteem. But it's like now you do. You know what I mean? Now you have the confidence, the self-esteem, the self-worth to take action on the things that you want to, okay? So wow, y'all, I didn't mean for that to take like 20 whole minutes to just discuss this, but like I just really feel like, yeah, I felt guided to this archetype deck, and I just love how the energies of like all of this came out. So it's very synchronistic, okay? So I just have some animal spirits here that we could be getting as confirmation if you're seeing these animals. But we have elephant, greatness. Yeah, I feel like you're meant to be great or do something great in this lifetime. You know what I mean? So like, exactly, that's what I mean. If you're meant to help other people, be a teacher, a guru, a guide, some sort of like advisor or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Okay, yeah. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Exactly. There is some sort of success or greatness that you are meant to achieve or reach in this lifetime, but it's like this wound or whatever this was, it was like it was preventing you and holding you back from being great, okay? So elephants could resonate. I also just heard Ellie, so that could resonate. We have elk, nobility. Yeah, celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Yeah, I feel like you're a very noble person, okay? Or you have a lot of integrity. Or maybe if you didn't have a lot of nobility or integrity in the past, it's like now you do. There's something that's like worth celebrating about at this time. 3 of Cups energy, okay? Yeah. Tiger, fire. Yeah, you could be a fire sign, but I also just feel like you have some sort of like a fire has been lit under your ass. You know what I mean? And I also feel like there's something you're very passionate for. I just heard you're very passionate for a cause. Or I just heard passionate for a cause. So I feel like you have some sort of, whether this is like a hobby, like, I don't know if this is like charity, volunteering, something like that, okay? I feel like there's like a group of people or some sort of charity, okay? Like, I'm just getting very much like an underdog or underprivileged or oppressed. Like, I feel like because you may have come from one of those communities, it's like exactly you want to be able to help others that are in that type of situation as well. So I feel like there's some sort of passion behind what it is that you're trying to do, or some sort of hobby or passion that you have. But like I said, you could be a fire sign, you could have a lot of fire in your chart, or like there's just a fire lit under you now to go after what it is you want, you know? I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold and I am brave. Yeah, mighty forces come to my aid. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of forces, angels, spirit guides, ancestors that are guiding you and protecting you and helping you heal and transform at this time. Yeah, we have Lynx, keeper of secrets. So you could be like a high priest or high priestess energy, like how I was getting with the clairvoyant or like the clair abilities. You could be some sort of like, yeah, shaman, high priest, high priestess, where you're very all-knowing or have a lot of knowing about you or to you, you know? But yeah, wow, beautiful, y'all. We have dolphin, play, and butterfly, rebirth. So exactly, I feel like right now you're being guided to play, have fun, enjoy success, and just be happy, joyful, you know, all that type of positive and optimistic type of energy, because I feel like exactly this is just confirmation. You have healed, you have transformed, you have gone through a rebirth, or you are healing, you are transforming, you are going through a rebirth. So just continue to have like that lighthearted, playful optimistic type of energy, you know what I mean? Because like that, staying more in like the light or having more positivity, like that's going to help you continue to reap positive benefits or rewards from this rebirth or transformation as well. So yeah, wow, this is beautiful, y'all. You could, like I said, you could be seeing elephants, elk, tigers, lynxes, dolphins, butterflies. That could all be and also frogs, excuse me, at the bottom of the deck with prosperity too. This could all be confirmation for you if you've been seeing these animals or if you do see this animal. But yeah, y'all, father and butterfly, this is very in sync with what I was getting. So I know this message is spot on for somebody. But yeah, with frog and prosperity, wow, with hawk messenger, yeah, there's some sort of very significant message here that there is prosperity with some sort of action that you decide to take, okay? But for some of you guys, when you take this action, it's like take the action, but then have patience, okay? Because you are finding your path. You could also be a pathfinder and you help others get on their path as well. Yeah, let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Exactly. You have some sort of abundance or good fortune awaiting you because you have healed, you have transformed, you have gone within. You know what I mean? You have reaped some sort of positive or good karma. So yeah, even with the Nine of Wands, you might feel like a wounded warrior, but don't give up, okay? You're about to close out some sort of cycle. So wow, let's go ahead and get into this a little bit more to see if we can get more details on like what this masculine wound was that's been healed or transformed. So what is this healing or transformation of this masculine wound? Wow, yeah, we have the World. So endings and new beginnings, but also positive shifts or changes. So yeah, I don't know what you've been doing, viewer, but like trust, this is confirmation. You have definitely been making the positive changes you need to make, or taking the positive changes that you need to take in order to manifest this abundance and good fortune, this prosperity into your life. You know, this is a major chapter, yeah, with the World. It's the last major arcana. So this was a huge like cycle or chapter phase, you know, part of your life, and it's closing out for you to be able to have a new beginning or new fresh start. And even then, yeah, in the nobility one, we have you are crowned with success, and look, Alice is crowned with this success here as well. So it's like, exactly, you're going through some sort of transition. Yeah, you could have answered a calling, or even then judgment. You're getting divine judgment, support, help, like I said, from the universe, from the ancestors, from the divine, okay? So that way you can have this new beginning, okay? Like I said, you've answered a call, or because you listened to the changes that you were guided to make, or because you went within and healed, you've gone through some sort of rebirth. You know what I mean? Like this is something, this is meant for you, okay? Like the gods are favoring you and giving this to you, okay? Yeah, wow, you're about to have this 10 of Pentacles after you complete this cycle with the 9 of Wands. Like I said, something might feel out of reach right now, or there might be like a lot of grief, but it's like there's gonna be a tower moment, and I feel like, boom, you're about to have this this 10 of Pentacles, like luxury, generational wealth, abundance, success. You know, you're gonna be set. There could be some sort of inheritance that's involved as well, or like, exactly, this is your divine inheritance, like because you made the changes that you were guided to make and you answered the call in doing so. It's like, exactly, you're being granted this 10 of Pentacles. So wow, that is beautiful, y'all. Tell me more about this World and this positive changes. Yeah, Temperance, you could be a Sagittarius, but I feel like you've really balanced out your energy, okay? I feel like in the past you could have been very like impatient, hasty. You did things without acting, like you could have juggled a lot. There could have been like some sort of instability, you know what I mean? There wasn't a lot of peace in your life, or maybe you just didn't have a lot of, like, you didn't know how to channel the energy of peace. You could have been juggling a lot. Maybe you weren't in alignment. Like there could have been something in your life that it wasn't in alignment with you, and that's why it kept draining your energy. But then you finally acknowledged or figured out, you know, what it is that you needed to change. So it's like, exactly, Temperance for me is all about peace, balance, harmony, alignment. So I just feel like, again, in the past, maybe you were very like abusive of your authority, of your emotions. you didn't have abundance mindsets, you know, all this stuff. Like, I just feel like a very chaotic energy, you know? Like, I'm just getting a very chaotic energy. Like, I just feel like, again, yeah, you could have been very rebellious, okay, or not very respectful, not polite, just all these different things, okay? But I feel like you've really balanced out your energy where, like, exactly, you embrace peace more, you have more balance in your life, you're more in alignment with things that, you know, you're meant to be doing, because exactly, if you have some sort of greatness or leadership role you're meant to be taking, it's like exactly these changes were needed so that way you could get into alignment with your path, okay? Like how I said with that Pathfinder. I do feel though like you had to have patience with yourself in this process, and even I feel like you had to have patience with others because of how this caterpillar is in the background. I feel like there's still, you know, toxic, negative, low vibe people that are around you, and it's like they're kind of just watching you, like how this caterpillar is, like with a stank face, or like some sort of like, you know, like, oh, you think you're better now, or oh, look at you do it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like there's still these negative, low vibe people that are depleting you of your energy as well. But it's like these people just haven't taken the initiative like you have to balance out your energy and to get into alignment. Okay, mushrooms could be confirmation, excuse me, for you. But yeah, so I just feel like exactly you've been protected through these positive changes, and while you balance out your energy, you know, yeah, you and your soulmate could definitely be protected if you're in some sort of commitment. But tell me more, because yeah, this is all major arcana, so wow, there's definitely some sort of new beginning that's coming in, and definitely this could have been something that like you've been having to change over the past 6 months to a year, you know what I mean? Like, this has been a process you've been having to be patient with. But yeah, wow, y'all, we have the Emperor. Wow, 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 wow. Y'all, this is beautiful. So we have 3 major arcanas coming out here. So this is really telling me, I feel like you have learned 3 significant lessons. So like you have either healed 3 significant like lessons, or 3 significant things. You have learned 3 significant lessons surrounding like your masculine energy, or surrounding another masculine, or like, wow, yeah. Or like 3 things have been transforming in your life, something like that. Okay, yeah, something about the power of 3. So 333 could resonate, and Aries could be involved. Yeah, there's a lot of fire because of Sagittarius, Aries, and now here we have fire too. Yeah, so with the Emperor, like I said, you have really balanced out your masculine, your masculine energy is what I'm just gonna say, okay? Because again, yeah, the Emperor, this is definitely confirming, like, wow, y'all, I hope, like, I feel like I'm sitting here and I'm saying like the energy, you know, that I'm picking up on, but like I don't know if I'm truly like relaying, like, you know, how powerful like this really is. Like, y'all, you have really transformed, you have really gone through some sort of rebirth to really balance out your energy. Like I said, you're not a tyrant, you're not like aggressive, controlling, obsessive, you know, all these negative low vibe things anymore. Like, you have truly balanced out your energy into this Emperor. Wow, like this is, wow, like I said, you have really made some positive changes in your life. And like I said, I feel like it's because like 3 things, like you changed 3 things, you learned 3 things, you've healed 3 things. I don't know, you know what I mean? So comment down below and let me know. But like, wow, y'all, I am so proud of you. I don't know if anybody has told you that, but like, yes, I'm so proud of you, y'all. This is so beautiful. I can't, like, yeah, you have, wow. Like I said, you are like a leader. You are meant to have some sort of rank, status, position, authority, okay? You are definitely like, you have what it takes to be a boss, to be an entrepreneur, to be your own boss, to have, like I said, to be up there in some sort of like spotlight or role, something like that, okay? Wow, and yeah, what I'm getting to is, like I said, you have really come into like balance of your own energy, but I also feel like, again, this is confirming that there has been some sort of positive change or healing to some sort of father figure or relationship. Yeah, there is about to be some sort of wish fulfillment or manifestation that comes in. So wow, can we get any other final messages on this? Any other messages on this? Anything else the viewer needs to know about this masculine wound or energy that's been healed? Please, thank you. Okay, so we do have the Knight of Swords, and we also have the High Priestess coming out. So I feel like with the Ten of Wands, okay, so what I'm just kind of getting is like you could have an inner knowing. Okay, so I'm getting two downloads. So you could have an inner knowing on some sort of action that you're being guided to take, and it's like you're being guided to just seize the day, take swift action, you know what I mean, and go for it because you've already had an inner knowing about it. But for others of you, I do feel like you've still had an inner knowing about something, but I feel like how I mentioned that there would could have been energies that are still upset, or oh, you think you're so much better, or whatever their problem is, you know. I do feel like there could be an energy or multiple energies that are around you, possibly still around you. Like I said, you may not have become aware of the fact that they are energy vampires and they're depleting your energy, but I do feel like there's at least one person that's they're mad, they're upset. They could be I don't know if they're upset with you, upset with your healing, your growth, whatever this is, okay? But I definitely feel like there's someone that's mad, upset, they're hasty, reckless, they don't think, they just take action. But it's you have an inner knowing about this person, or you know what they do, it's very burdensome, heavy, it just causes more responsibilities. And it's you just have some sort of inner knowing that this person is adding, you know, baggage or weight, or adding more burden. So it's there is some sort of could be some sort of heavy or burdensome ending or completion, or it's needing to release something to allow yourself to open up more energy or space for something else, you know what I mean? Because yeah, I feel something's become very heavy and burdensome, and it could be preventing you from being able to move forward with success and victory, because it's still causing juggling and instability in your life right now. But there could also be something going on with the legal system, and it's you're still having to keep your head above water, I just heard. So wow, I just feel with anything else, I just kind of feel again, there's an inner knowing that you know there is some sort of action that you need to take. Because I do feel again, with the masculine energy, that is taking action, okay? So it's again, maybe there was a distorted, how I said, where you had a fear of taking action, or you didn't feel as secure because I don't know, I'm just getting you had some sort of insecurity of, I don't know if you just didn't feel confident, or it's you have to feel confident before taking action, or if you tried to take action on something before, and then because it didn't work out, it you had some sort of mentality or attitude that if you were to take action on it again, it would have the same result, you know what I mean? So I just feel this is very much a confirmation sign, clarity for someone, that you do have an inner knowing that there is something you want to take action on, and it's you're being guided to take action on it. But I feel you are being guided to do that once you've healed or transformed, and I do feel you have. But if you're watching this and you feel you're still in the process of this healing, transformation, rebirth, you know what I mean, then it's you are going to intuitively know, listen to your intuition, because you know when it will be the right time for you to take action, okay? So just getting some final messages for you guys. But oh wow, Claire, yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is definitely with that visionary. This is confirmation. You could definitely have Claire, at least a Claire ability or multiple Claire abilities. But yeah, shooting star and lucky charm. That's what I'm saying. I feel you already are a shooting star and or a lucky charm. And if you resonate with that, definitely check out that reading I posted as well. But even then, I just feel maybe you have seen shooting stars, and that'll be confirmation. Or even then, with the Nine of Cups, this is just confirmation again. You are going to have some sort of wish fulfillment, manifestation. You are going to have some sort of prosperity, good fortune, or abundance for healing this, and that's just confirmation. Oh, indeed. So let's just get final messages that the viewer needs to know about this healing or transformation. Wow. I wish I never met you. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is like, that's what I kind of feel like how I was getting from before, where like, I feel like if there was a masculine, where like, if this was a father, and they weren't very present in your life, and then it's like they tried to be more present in your life, it's like, I feel like they disappointed you in some way to where it's like, you wish you never met them, or you wish they never came into your life. But what I'm also getting too is in the past, you could have, like had, like how I was getting, if you were very attracted to different, so if you continued to attract the same type of like unreliable, non-committal, not loyal player type of energies, it's like you wish you never met those people. So I feel like there is a lesson though surrounding this, where it's like you wish you never met certain people, but these people, like you had to meet them in order to learn the lessons that you needed to in order to be able to heal these wounds, if that makes sense. So even if it's not that, then I feel like some people, like if you were the excuse me, I just lost my voice there for a second. But that could be confirmation too, like somebody could be having issues with their throat chakra. And like, so maybe somebody was having issues being able to communicate that, or like that could be like a very emotional, like, it could still be very emotional or triggering for someone if it resonates where like they wish they never met somebody. So what I was gonna say is, as well as maybe if you were the player or something in the past, then it's like because of how you were in the past and how you acted towards these people, then certain people might wish they never had met you, or these could even be the haters that are like upset with you changing, okay? Yeah, some of you guys, you're asking for a sign or you're needing a sign. I feel like this is definitely going to be a sign, clarity, and confirmation for some of you guys. And for others of you, I feel like listen to your intuition, because I feel like you are being guided to ask for a sign to figure out or gain more clarity on what is causing more heaviness or burdens in your life. Yeah, I want to know if you could hold us or this down. Yeah, stability, security, trust. Yeah, some of you guys are, wow, yeah, viewer, you could be a star seed. And exactly, that's why you're meant to be great and have some sort of leadership role in this lifetime. But it's like you had to learn these lessons and balance out your energy to truly step up into this divine masculine or emperor, position. So wow, yeah, this is what I'm saying. I feel like for some of you guys, this is definitely the sign that like before, I feel like you couldn't have held it down. You know what I mean? I feel like there wasn't a lot of stability, security, being able to provide, but I feel like you've been asking for a sign like, yes, am I able to do that now? And wow, I just saw 44 on the clock. So that is confirmation down below. Yeah, you are being protected. And also, yeah, for the emperor, wow, okay, yeah. Again, y'all, this is definitely clarity and confirmation for somebody, but as well, like if you're still waiting for a sign, like you'll get that sign, okay? Wow, anything else? What else does the viewer need to know? Any final messages for the viewer, please? Thank you. Yeah, y'all, you are a trailblazer. Oh my gosh, yeah. You're a trailblazer. You're meant to do something great in this lifetime, like I keep saying. Wow. Okay, wow. So for some of you guys, you really were the one that got away. So you really could have been the one that got away from somebody, or you might feel that somebody else was the one that got away from you, because again, just flip the roles. Okay, so if you were a player, you could have felt like, you were a player for the wrong one. And it's like you could have messed things up with the one that you truly wanted to be with. And then that's maybe why you had to go through these changes, because it's like you lost the one that you truly, like you lost your counterpart, because we have the emperor here, but we don't have the empress, So it's like one of you you could have lost your person. But wow, yeah, this person, you could have a telepathic bond or connection with this person, the one that got away, especially because how I was getting, if you have abilities, if you're a star seed, you could be part of the 144. So it's like, yeah. So in general, you could have a telepathic bond with your person or your pets if you're very connected to animals, like I said. Or even then, it's like how I was getting from the beginning, if you have spiritual gifts, talents, abilities, it's like, yeah, you and this person, exactly, you and your divine counterpart could be star seeds or just have a big mission together, okay? And it's like, yeah, So you have some sort of bond or connection already, okay? And maybe you intuitively know this and it's been causing burdens, but anyways, we have at the bottom of the deck, no one has ever stood up for me before. Advocate, yeah, past life situation. Wow, yeah, y'all, this is crazy. So this could have definitely, like, this wound or this healing or transformation definitely could have needed to take place in this lifetime, because there could have been something that happened to you in a past life, and because it didn't get resolved, it started carrying into this lifetime. But it's like, exactly, in the past, no one ever stood up for you before. Like how I said, it's like you needed, wow, y'all, oh my gosh. Y'all, you needed somebody, whether this was in the past or in a past life, you needed someone and they weren't there for you. And it's like you had to learn how to be your own hero. But like, exactly, you're meant to be an advocate in some way for other people, whether it is for other children or just adults, okay? Whoever, everybody needs an advocate, you know what I mean? So this is really crazy. I feel like this is definitely the sign, clarity, and confirmation for whoever needs to hear this. Like in the past or in a past life, you needed somebody, you needed an advocate, and that person wasn't there. That person or those people weren't there for you, and it went unresolved. But it's why, like, now all of this is happening, because, like, exactly, you know what it's like to not have somebody there to stand up for you or to understand you or to want to help you, you know what I mean? So I feel like, exactly, now in this lifetime, because you know how that feels, you're meant to be someone great and help a lot of people and touch a lot of souls. Wow. Yeah, you're definite. Wow. Yeah, with the Temperance, that's that earth angel healing energy. Yeah, so yeah, you could be a healer or you're just very healing. Oh my gosh. Wow, y'all, that's beautiful. Okay, let's just get one more, because, like, wow, I feel like the more I keep getting, yes, I just said it. We literally have Earth Angel and Divine Feminine Energy. Yes, viewer, you are an Earth Angel, okay? You are an Earth Angel, a starseed, okay? You have come to this lifetime, okay? To be here in this lifetime right now to learn these lessons. Wow, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, like, I feel like I'm losing it, y'all, because this is so beautiful. Okay, so for some of you guys, like, the Divine Feminine could have been the one that got away. So because I do feel like the Divine Feminine is the Earth Angel, but I also feel like, or could be the Earth Angel in this connection, you know what I mean? Or this is just saying, like, again, you are an Earth Angel. You have a lot of love, like a lot of unconditional love, nurturing, support to give. Yeah, because, yeah, exactly. You could be part of the 144, like I said, or even then you could be seeing 1111 or 444, but it's like, exactly, you are blessed and protected. Wow, and especially, okay, so yeah, because we do have, like, I would consider this now to be a perfect match of, like, the Emperor and the Empress. So wow, this is definitely confirming there is some sort of, like, perfect match, you know, Emperor, Empress, and could even be twin flame connection. Wow. Okay, yeah, for some of you guys, a karmic or soul contract or debt has been paid. Yeah, and that's exactly why you're getting this prosperity, abundance, good fortune. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is really crazy. Like, I cannot believe this. I literally was saying Earth Angel. Yeah, you are so healing. Like, you are meant to be a healer, or you just have such healing energy to you. Like I said, you could definitely be a Divine Feminine, and it's like you have healed some sort of, you know, masculine wound. And it's like now you are truly, like, you have leveled up to be able to have healed both your feminine and masculine energies. So yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like I just keep repeating myself at this point, but, like, I'm just so, like, this reading is just so beautiful, and it's like, it's so on point, and, like, it's so spot on. So, like, I'm just so happy, okay? Like, you have definitely healed, okay? And I'm just getting a lot of things where it goes, like, back and forth, like I said, where you, like, yeah, where you could be a feminine or you could be a masculine, or this could involve, like, some sort of counterpart connection or, like, family type connection. So, like, yeah, there's so many energies. So just let me know in the comments down below. But yes, this is just confirmation. Okay, you have gone through some sort of rebirth, or you are still in the process of this rebirth, but you are still going to reap some sort of rewards nonetheless for that. Okay, you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. Thank you so much for joining me here in today's beautiful reading and in this last reading for this mini session. So again, don't forget to check out all those other ones or the ones that you feel guided to. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe if you feel like you're a vibe with the tribe. And definitely don't forget to comment down below, like I said, how this resonates for you or how this might be your story. So thank you guys so much again. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Take care.